Hey folks, this is Wistful Dale here, and I just got back from seeing Ant-Man 3 with my girlfriend. And the main reason why I actually saw this movie, honestly, was that there was really nothing else better to really watch in the cinema. Now, I know there's some good things that I do look forward to going ahead and seeing in cinema, but there was really nothing else that really piqued my interest. And I wasn't really too interested in really seeing this movie, but I figured to go right on ahead and go ahead and just watch it anyway. I mean, it's kind of Marvel after all. It's literally kind of the second best thing at the moment to sort of go see it, at least in my opinion. And I have some thoughts on it. I'm not gonna say the actual name of the movie, Quantum Mania, whatever, because or Ant Man and the Wasp, Quantum Mania, because I feel like it's kind of a bit annoying for me. So I'm just gonna call it Ant Man 3 since it's Ant Man solo. Since it's Ant Man's solo story, it's the third movie of an Ant Man movie or whatever. So anyway, this is probably going to be a spoiler free video with a bit of spoilers on here and there. I can't really tell you in specific exactly on when I'll give spoilers, but to pretty much just sum it up real zippity quick, this movie, it was okay, it was decent. It wasn't anything special, spectacular. It wasn't no Infinity War or Endgame, but it sure isn't anything completely dog to do like She-Hulk or anything. So yeah, just to keep that in mind, it's mainly just okay. To sum it up real quick. So now from here on out, I may or may not give spoilers. I can't really keep track of I can't really keep track of like when I do spoilers or not. So yeah, that's also a quick summary thing of how I feel about the movie. If you really want my thoughts on it, I would say it's 6 to 7 out of 10, just simply average. Um, I do want to say a quick note real fast. That I do plan on actually gaming again. I know I keep popping in with these vlog videos and everything, and I wanna get back to some more gaming videos eventually and gameplay videos because I know I've just been doing these vlog videos for a bit now. So I do plan on doing that. I don't want to just stick to this vlog camera thing forever. So anyway, yeah, Ant-Man 3. Like I said, it was decent at best. For plot convenience, I feel like it was kind of dumb. Honestly, personally, I feel like it was kind of a quick rush, especially at the beginning. It just felt like a hurry rush in just to get to the quantum realm. Now, one thing that did bother me in this film was her name Cassie or Jessie. I can't really tell because Scott keeps going back and forth between Cassie and Jessie. And now I can't really know specifically what specific her name is, if it's Cassie or Jessie. But anyway, the little girl that was in like the first two Ant Man movies, especially like in the first one probably, where she's like 6 years old or whatever. In this movie, she's a teenager now, and I guess she keeps getting busted in and out of jail. Now, the main problem I have with this character here is that she's another one of those smart teenagers, and I just hate that so much. I'm so sick, honestly, of young characters being super duper smart and being like scientists and stuff. I hated it back when I was a kid and there'll be smart kids or whatever, like they know everything. I hate that as a kid, and I hate that as a 20-year-old adult now with smart teenagers and stuff. I hate that so much. But anyway, so I guess to sum up the movie, pretty much Ant Man Scott Hill is pretty much he's living the good life. He's the pretty much the average Joe. He works at Baskin Robbins and whatnot. I guess, or he got fired from it or something. Yeah, he's mainly been chilling. He's with his family. He's everything's I guess good, I guess. But his daughter got in and out of jail or whatever. Recently walked out of jail, and so I guess what happened is that I guess during the time period she made a telescope machine thing that could sum up the quantum universe thing, which is like it's like a mini universe or whatever inside of this one, I guess. And they all go to the basement, all the family members and everything, and she activates it, I guess. And I guess some bullshit wire gets wrong or whatever, and they all get sucked in. And yeah, they're in the mini universe or whatever, the quantum verse or whatever. And if you folks are not a fan of big screens and CGI and stuff, it's gonna be kind of a torture to get through this film, because as soon as they enter I know this is kind of obvious, but as soon as they enter the quantum realm, it's literally just CGI green screen throughout the whole entire movie, and like literally 90% of it. And this is kind of an issue I have with the film, is kind of the pacing, because the first act of it is literally done in like the first 5 minutes. Like they rushed in ASAP to get to a quantum realm. Okay, let's get to a quantum realm, and literally just leap right on into it as quickly as possible. I felt like they could have addressed not really addressed, but like give up more time, especially character wise, of the family and stuff, back in the normal size world, like in this one, a little bit more, instead of trying to shoehorn in as quickly as possible to get to the quantum realm. So anyway, they get to the quantum realm. I will say that the one of the biggest highlights for me that I really did enjoy is the new main villain. I can't remember his actual name, but I think he's going to be the new Thanos, like how Thanos was. It's pretty much, I think his name's Jonathan something. He's also going to be the same main character in Creed 3, which I do want to go see. That movie does look good, by the way. And he's also in Loki, from what I understand. Now, speaking of Loki and the Marvel shows and everything, I do not care what you folks say. I'm not watching any of the MCU TV shows. Now, there are some things that do look good, like Loki. I've heard that one's really good. And maybe a few here and there that I can't remember at the top of my head. But I'm not gonna watch no Echo. I'm not gonna watch She-Hulk. I'm not gonna really watch. I've never been too interested in Moonlight. I've never been interested in any of the Marvel shows, because honestly, it just feels like homework to me, and I don't wanna. I feel like I shouldn't have to watch something from a different piece of media to get a full context of something. This is literally Star Wars level stuff, I feel like. But if a film kind of fails at me to understand on what's going on, or at least lead me back to something that I can relate to, and I have to directly go outside of something to fill something in, especially with using my own brain, then I feel like that's kind of a failure in a sense, honestly, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna watch all of the Marvel shows or anything for the sake of context. Kind of, that's one thing that really does annoyed me with Phase 4, and officially with Quantum Mania, we're in Phase 5 now. So honestly, the film was mostly okay. Like I said, it's nothing too spectacular or anything, but I feel like it was alright. Also, there's this one funny scene, not really funny scene, but there's this one character, Modoc, I think that's what his name is. You folks are gonna see what I mean if you decide to go see this movie, or if you've seen cutscenes of him, because what they did with him is just the funniest stuff ever. The way he did his face and everything, it's literally just it's just the funniest shit. Every time he would pop up on screen, and he'll be in the scenes. I could just not help. Me and my girl could not just help but laugh our asses off because what they did with him is not intimidating at all. He's a freaking meme. Like legit. It's just the funniest stuff ever. And also, I think he has kind of one of the worst redemption arcs, literally, because the daughter or whatever. There's like the scene where Modoc's kind of just laying there, and he's like, I mean, look at me, and I'm just immediately thinking to myself, like, you're a freaking meme. But anyway, I guess he got defeated or whatever by the daughter, and so then the daughter's literally just like, just don't be a dick, you know, I don't know, be good, don't be an asshole or something. And so literally he's just okay. And at the little climax of the movie, he just comes back and he's like, I'm not an asshole, you know, or something or whatever. And I guess he dies or something. I don't know. It's kind of a bit disappointing because I felt like they could have done a little bit more with him and to literally not just have the quickest, dumbest redemption arcs ever. I feel like they could have done significantly better. I did like some of the scenes. I thought they were a little creative. There's some not really plot holes, but just some missing pieces I don't understand. Like there's this one character that they meet up, I guess, the family or whatever, because they got like split into. It was just Ant Man and his daughter, and then the rest was the grandpa, the grandma, and the wasp or whatever. I don't know any of their names. I can't remember them, and so yeah. Anyway, so speaking of which, the grandma, I don't think that's her name at all. Whatever. She's the one that got trapped in the quantum realm or whatever. So anyway, one thing that really did annoy me is that she like knew what was going on and knew what was happening, but just refused to explain even a little bit of what was going on to the rest of the family. And that stuff just really annoys me. Also, I guess there was this other character. I think the actor's name is Bill or whatever. But like he shows up for like 5 minutes and that's literally it. It's just 5 minutes, I guess, that he just appears at some bar scene or whatever, and he literally disappears for the entire rest of the film. I honestly completely forgot that he was even in the film until I watched some of the YouTubers I like to watch make a review on the film and address it to him and address it and point him out. And I'm like, oh shit, I completely forgot. Because he's literally there for like 5, 7 minutes or whatever. And it is just like the 2 or 3 scenes and he's like completely gone again. He never shows up like at all. He doesn't even get addressed and the after credits or was from I can't remember or at the end scene or whatever. He's literally just there for like 5 minutes and then he's just gone completely. Seems kind of like just wasted potential, honestly. But yeah, that's enough of me. I'm rambling. Overall, Quantumania, Ant-Man 3, it was decent at best. It's not the worst thing, but I don't think it's anything to write really home about. And honestly, I feel like with Phase 5, it's not really the greatest. I feel like Phase 4 is what mainly killed the MCU. There are some things I do look forward to going seeing in the Marvel Universe thing. Once I watch Loki, I haven't even seen the first season of it, by the way. But I do plan on seeing Loki from what I've heard of it, and I do plan on watching season 2 when I get the chance to. And also Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, that looks good. But other than that, I'm not really too sure what else to really look forward to. I mean, Blade, yeah, sure. I guess I can give it a shot. I guess Deadpool 3, I can give it a shot, at least from what I've heard and seen. But I'm not really interested in any of the other films. I'm not, or shows. I'm not interested in Echo. I'm not interested in not Captain America. I'm not interested in not Thor. I'm not interested in Ironheart or female little girl Iron Man, whatever she is or whatever. I'm not interested in any of the default discount main characters, but just changed up a bit for wokeness sake or whatever. But anyway, I'm getting a little too fall off ahead. So anyway, yeah, tell me what you think of the film. Tell me your thoughts on it. Like I said, I do plan on making gaming videos again. I don't want to just because I know I've just been making these videos now for a bit now with no gaming and whatnot. So yeah, overall, Ant Man and the Wasp, Quantum Mania 3, or whatever the frick it is, Ant Man 3. I would say it's pretty much a 6 out of 10, a little bit above average. So yeah, that's pretty much my take and review on Ant Man 3. Let me know what you guys thought of the film, and I'll see you folks sooner or later. Bye bye, everybody.